More than 200 people unite for a golf outing in Rockton to honor the life of Corporal Ryan Masters and raise money for a good cause. Ryan served in the Marines after he graduated from Hononegah High School. He sadly passed away in 2021. The next year, Ryan's family and friends established the RDM Foundation, and its goals are to keep his memory alive, raise money for veterans, and raise awareness on veteran mental health and suicide prevention. One of Ryan's friends says this year's Golf Classic sold out before it was even publicly advertised.
The best thing about that is everyone's connected back somehow, either to Ryan indirectly, directly, a former teammate themselves, a friend, a colleague, a college teammate, anything like that. So it's been a great adventure.